YouTubers? Is George. Um, I've been talking about political war, and we're coming to the very cusp of it right now. And right now is really the best time in the world for us to do or to implement a new idea. Um, we have this war between political parties in order to destroy America, and I think it's Chinese influence. If you look at it, the Chinese have got one party system that controls everything that goes on in the country. Now, if they can get ahead of us, they can change out the way the world is going to operate. From what I understand of all the other events that may be coming up, and I mean coming up real soon, I'm not even going at that's just way too much information. But talking about a party system, I think the party system that they have is a great idea, and it could be implemented in the United States simply by getting rid of one party. We could stop the bickering on somebody being able to control what, is advantageous to their constituents, like California, which is basically all Democrats, or New York or Florida or Colorado or whatever. You're going to find out that they don't have the power to take all the money back to their constituents and then end up stealing it. Which, you look at Nancy Pelosi and all them other guys, that have 200 million or worth $200 million while working, as a congressman. Really, where'd they get all that money? And we already know, it's all a political thing. The CIA's involved in it, and they're running the deep state and the whole 9 yards. But okay, besides that shit, okay, we're going to get into something even different. All right, now everybody's talking about a totalitarianism and any other kind of way of doing government. But every government that's ever existed has only been around for 200 to 250 years. They collapse under the weight of their political system. We have to learn to start doing things a lot more efficiently, and it's all about economics. You want to make money, you're going to have the power to manipulate whatever you want, okay? And then, you can manipulate the rest of the world. There's your one world order, new world order, or whatever you want to talk about, okay? Man, these guys are so frustrating. I'm saying a one political entity, which is the United States of America. We still use the Constitution. We still use the president. We still use, let's change that up and let's call it a one-party system. So then, they don't sit there and start dragging down the United States and then get involved in a political war, and a civil war, and everything else. That's what's coming to it anyway. If it keeps going, the left's going to get all pissed off because they're not being recognized for being homosexual or, agendas and all that other stuff that's going on. We got to stop that kind of crap. If you don't have the power behind you, you don't get what you want. But remember, it's all about the better good of, the majority. I'm sorry, but, the majority's still going to rule. They're the ones that are making the votes. They're the ones that are paying the bills, okay? So if you don't like it, get off your ass, get a job, and pay the bills. All right, now let's get to work. I'm saying is that now we got a businessman, and we should have a businessman in office from now on. The guy knows what's good for the company. Just sorry. But, you know, it's his company, man. Either he drags it down and drags it through the gutter, or if he puts it down. But, you know, that's what American people are for. Oh, shit, this guy's not doing the job. You're fired. We're still the bosses in the United States. We are the bosses. Stop the party bicker in order you to have the power. You know, you're not the one that's in power. You're supposed to be listening to your constituents. Oh, man, did you not see this, the way the system works, man? All right, I send up, let's say, we're just going to use them, all the senators. They're all senators. Let them go up. Let them do their, you know, little jive in office up there and, you know, tell the president this is what the people wants. But he already knows what they want because they voted him in there. So now let him do his job. Okay. We just need one. I mean, you know, you look at Xi Jinping, man. Xi Jinping's in charge. He's the president of China. Okay, he's the one who's going to tell everybody, you know, this is where we're going. And we don't need to listen to the people because, after all, it's a communist party. And we're going to do this, and we're going to go to space, and we're going to dominate the world. We're going to go start mapping the moon, planning manufacturing up there, energy, and we're going to build a space force in order to control all the people who are going to start wanting to come up here. And then next thing you know, we're not in control anymore of the United States. We're not the world's largest power. You know why? It's because they only have one party, and that's the Communist Party. We still have the United States. We still have a constitutional party. Remember, constitutional party. That's who we are, a republic. Use it. Man, get rid of the two-party system. The Democrats have already messed it up. You know, you don't have to register to be a third party. Really? Come on. Now I talk about changing things up so bad that we're gonna be a third world country anyway. People, constitutional party. One vote, 100 different presidential candidates. The best one gets the job. He doesn't do the job, you're out of there. Stop giving them all the power to do everything they want. And that's talking about congressmen thinking that they're, you know, rulers of their party, presidents. Madam President, really? Madam President? She thinks she's a president? No, she's 3 times she has been kicked out of the House. Really? We don't need her back, we don't want her back, and we don't want any of her constituents telling us how to run this country. Californication, that's exactly what you're looking at. Stop it, people. Get a new idea. We can still be constitutionalists. You don't like the fact that guns are ruling the country? I guess we're gonna have to fight for it, right? It's like everybody else's. That's enough for now.